Nobody wakes up in the morning thinking, I'm going to go to A&E today. Nobody knows. Nobody knows who it's going to be.
Paediatric trauma call, 15 minutes.
Code red, helipad response.
You're having a heart attack.
We want to be in and out of scan in the next 10 minutes.
I can't feel any pulse.
Any reception, can I help you? Yeah, 24 hours, 7 days a week. I love that question. What's your opening hours?
St George's, London, one of the busiest and most advanced A&E departments in the world.
Beautiful. It's as if we've done it before.
We are there when awful things happen to pick up the pieces.
We have a 2-year-old who was kicked by a horse.
We see the unpredictableness of what happens in life, and we're suddenly having to explain why it's gone wrong.
I can't feel my left leg.
You'll be okay.
A place where life
Amy, selfie!
Down below. Too slow.
love
Such a good boy. So proud of you.
and loss
I'm still here.
unfold every single day.
So we don't shake hands at this hospital, we fist bump. Can I have a fist bump?
All the patients you're about to see were treated in just one 24-hour period.
Hello, darling.
You genuinely do see the best of people in this job. You'll see strangers rushing to the aid of someone they've never met. You just see things that make you realise just how important the people in your life are and the people around you are.
You, me, and she. What we gonna do, baby?
Tic-tac-toe. Give me a high, give me a low.
Zaga, I got so much pillar, like Santa Claus.
A&E, can I help? Of course I will. Hold the line and I'll put you through to the area he's in. 1 second. I hate it when they do that. What's that? Hello, is that A&E?
No.
Found me.
Found you, yeah.
Dr. Mahinda is the neurologist on call in A&E tonight.
I think every speciality has a stereotype, so I guess your stereotype neurologist would be someone who's slightly geeky.
My speech is definitely getting better.
Do you think? But it's fascinating. The brain is essentially the mind, isn't it? This is what gives rise to you and me and makes us individuals. My parents had come from Sri Lanka. Clearly they didn't have very much money, if any. What's these? You know, they worked long hours, they worked all hours, really. Don't worry. Okay, let's have a look at the rest of you. You're conscious of the fact that you have this backstory where, you know, your parents have created a life and given you opportunities to pursue what you're passionate about, what you're interested in, what you want to do. Maybe they've, you know, you've had opportunities that weren't available to them.
A 59-year-old woman is being rushed to St George's after collapsing at home with signs of a stroke.
Adult thrombolysis called ETA, 10 minutes.
Declare a stroke call, please.
59-year-old female, fast, positive speech, left-sided weakness.
We've got some saline, we've got some paracetamol, we've got a full kit ready.
One, two, three.
Do you want to tell me the story?
This lady was woken up at 2:15 this morning, sort of shaking. She's got a history of a CVA in December of 14. She's diabetic.
Yeah.
She's on heart failure 50% and is waiting a bypass at the moment.
Okay.
Okay.
So she woke up at 2:15 with shaking.
With shaking.
And then she noticed she was weak down the left side.
Yeah.
Sorry, are her daughter and husband here?
Yes, her husband's with us.
He's in the
He's in the relatives
Okay.
room.
I'm Laura, I'm one of the nurses looking after you. Thank you.
I'm just going to quickly go talk to her husband. Hello.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. My name's Mahinda. I'm one of the doctors. So she woke you up.
Yeah.
And then
And
what?
she was shaking, her eyes were out. We were sleeping in the bed, and she all of a sudden screamed and called Dilip.
How long did it last for?
I think it lasted about 3-4 minutes. When I woke up, I saw her eyes are wide open. She had problem breathing. So her legs was on the floor, and she's shaking like a leaves. And then I called Ria.
Has this ever happened before?
She had a stroke before.
But affecting which bit of her?
I think the left.
It was awful. My mum was just shaking on the bed. She wasn't able to breathe. She was falling off on the side. And I just grabbed the phone, called 999, and it was just so difficult because there was nothing I could do. I did not know what was happening to her.
And it's one stroke she's had. Was that here?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. It'll be on the system. Okay.
So I thought 1 minute she's having heart attack. Couldn't.
Sure, I know it must have been a shock to wake up to that. I'm sure it would have been very stressful.
Yeah, I thought she's gone because she couldn't breathe or anything.
Sure. Okay, let me finish seeing her, and then I call you in to come see her, because I'm sure it'll be nice for you to see her, yeah? Try not to worry. Hi, Charilata. Hello. Try and concentrate on me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me.
She did everything for the family. I think she did more than I did. If you meet her, then she was very warm. She would make you friend in a minute.
What's happened today? Do you remember?
I woke up shaking.
You woke up shaking? Which bit of you was shaking?
The whole of me.
The whole of you?
Mum had this great personality where she was able to make anyone fond of her, make anyone laugh. You couldn't stay angry at her for long.
Are you able to lift up your leg, this left leg for me?
Oh, it's dead.
It's dead, is it?
Yeah.
What about your left arm? Can you lift up your left arm for me?
I'll try.
It must be incredibly frightening if you're a patient and you suddenly can't move a particular part of your body properly. Lift this left leg up for me.
It's dead.
So I'm going to help you a little bit, and then I just want you to try and keep it in the air.
I can't do it.
Okay.
It's hard.
You have abnormal sensation in a particular part of your body, or you have difficulty communicating. I mean, that's got to be incredibly stressful and frightening for a patient. Okay, Charlotta. Okay. I'm going to take you for a scan of your head, okay?
Charlotta has a previous history of strokes, so Dr. Mahinda has ordered an immediate CT scan to determine if she's suffered another one.
I thought that was it, and yeah, it was really, really hard.
We're just going to start off by scanning your head first, okay?
It's been 25 minutes since 59-year-old Charlotta arrived in A&E with a suspected stroke. Her husband Dilip is waiting while she has a brain scan.
I was 30, and I think we was introduced by one of the family from India. Because mostly we still have arranged marriage, you know, in Indian society.
Breathe in and hold your breath.
I can't say it was love at first sight. Our Indian culture is very different than the European culture. They say you marry first, then love grows afterwards. We got married in a Wandsworth town hall. She was looking stunning that day. I think wedding was on a Saturday. We did half Indian, half English ceremony. Wedding about 400-500 people. Yeah, Indian wedding, that's a normal. If you're in India, maybe you're talking about 2,000 people. We had a two type of dinner because he thought English people won't eat Indian food that much. So we did English roast chicken and ham sandwich and all that, samosa, all that. So what actually happened? We ran out the Indian food first and English food, nobody touched it. We decided to run a corner shop. So everybody come to shop to specially talk to her and everything. The people used to say, don't do nothing, just go and chat with her. Yeah, they used to hang around in the shop a long time to just chat with her. Still 28, 29 years of marriage, so as long as you're happy, that's the matter now.
Charlotta will remain in resus whilst doctors await the results of her scan to establish whether she's had a stroke.
Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Okay, I think I'm done cleaning this morning.
Gosh, there's a lovely gin and tonic ice cream float. So you have full milk, double cream. Unfortunately, there's a lot of double cream. It's probably off the list for you, Steve.
75-year-old Anne is in St George's with her husband Stephen after falling and hurting her arm on holiday.
Oh, and by the way, the Sondheim Society have sent information about a concert at Drury Lane on the 25th of October.
Oh, well, that shouldn't be a problem. You must just check when it is we're going to Paris.
Oh, yeah.
Anne, please.
Oh,
yes?
You.
Are you following?
What shall I do, stay?
No, come.
OK.
Ooh.
Emergency nurse practitioner Ali is reviewing the x-ray of Anne's right arm.
Come and take a seat for me.
Ooh, is that it?
Ooh.
Well, there they are. There they are. OK, so can you tell me the story, my love? What happened?
Oh, well, I was wearing these, you know, these kinds of tennis shoes, with, you know, these colourful tennis shoes.
Yes.
Because I thought they would be good on holiday for walking around Naples.
Right.
So we went up to visit something.
Yeah.
The pavements are made of lava, which is unbelievably slippery and eternal, no doubt.
It was pouring with rain.
Pouring with rain. And I fell, because of the umbrella, I obviously fell on my elbow. And so I had this big bruise.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's quite impressive now because it goes all the way up and all the way down.
Yeah.
But a couple of ibuprofens and I was OK.
Right.
So I continued the holiday.
I just wanted to have a very quick look at this. What movement have you got in it?
Oh, I've got quite a lot of movement.
Good movement. Okay.
So I can't understand how it's so broken.
OK.
I mean, are they major breaks there?
I wouldn't want it.
Ah, I mean, I've no idea what arm bones look like anyway.
I was 24 when I met Stephen. I met him at the university. He was a student and I was staff. Some governmental paper had come out saying there weren't enough links between staff and students. So we felt we'd fulfill the government's requirements.
I'm going to have to refer her to the orthopaedic doctors, the bone specialist doctors, to find out exactly what they want to do, if anything, to it, and take advice from them. All right, so that's my next job.
I went to a party with an ex-girlfriend and that clearly wasn't working, and Anne had been invited.
See, the whole bit has come off. I was with somebody else.
He popped off to get a drink for her, and I just moved over.
Isn't this supposed to be there? He was very charming. I thought he was gorgeous.
She was, you know, very attractive. Are you sure it's not supposed to be like that?
No, of course it isn't.
and a strong personality, which I quite liked, I must say.
So what do you reckon that they're going to do?
Well, I imagine they will operate. But I would like to have a local anaesthetic because I don't want to come out, you know, with the birdies, you know. He looked very British, very English, I thought. And he had a motorbike. I was bowled over.
Well, we went to this party on the Friday. I think I saw Anne on the Monday, and I think I then just proposed. I said it's a collapsible engagement, so I gave her a collapsible engagement ring, a Turkish puzzle ring. A little later on, when it was not quite so collapsible, we went to a shop and bought an engagement ring, which I think cost £4.70.
OK, so the orthopaedic doctor is going to come down and see you. All right. Right. So if I settle you in a different room.
I do believe in love at first sight. It's instinct. It was the right one.
You can sit in the sunshine.
Right.
You didn't have that in Naples, did you?
No.
A bone specialist will come and assess Anne's injury to see if she'll need surgery to repair her broken elbow.
God, more car park money.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's only £2 this time.
I'll pay back in cuddles.
Doctor will be in a minute.
Okay.
They'll take your nose off, wash it out and stick it back on.
All of it, they're going to go... What?
A&E's like always busy. You could sit for hours and just watch people coming in and out.
28-year-old carpenter Luke has come into A&E with girlfriend Stacey after cutting his finger at work.
I can't believe your finger and it's just tiny. Normally when you text me and say like, oh, I've cut myself, you don't make a big thing out of it, but when I get home, it's massive. So then when you text me like, I've cut the tip of my finger, I was like, oh my God, thinking it's like flapping in the wind. It's like a paper cut. Your mum's just... Luke and Stacey, the early days, were Stacey bickering at Luke a lot for being messy. His friends know Luke for leaving sticky jam fingerprints on cupboards and things like that when he'd get up in the middle of the night for snacks.
If you saw it, I swear, it was bleeding so much. It was horrible.
Did you go into triage like that? Oh, and what did they say?
They says, nah, it's a vapor cut.
No, what did they say, honestly?
I said, hi, I've got epilepsy. And he goes, epilepsy? I says, yes. And the heartbeat in this is so extreme.
It's making you feel like you're gonna have a seizure?
Yeah, I could have a seizure.
He's got epilepsy.
And I says, yeah, I've, what's it?
It's quite common after a head trauma.
Only had epilepsy 3 years ago, so I'm taking medication.
For me now, it doesn't make a difference. But I think for him, it's a constant reminder of what's happened to him. When Luke had his accident and I was sort of faced with losing him, it was the time that you just know that there is no one else that you would ever want to be with.
She was just like, okay. And he goes, is there anything you are allergic to? And I says, yeah, Stacey.
Oh, thanks. I'm allergic to you.
Charlotta was rushed to A&E with a suspected stroke. Her husband Dilip hasn't seen his wife since they arrived.
Do you want to come through and see your wife, sir?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. So she's just at the end here on the left-hand side. Yeah, she's just here. You forget that each one of those patients is an individual. Each one of those patients has found themselves in A&E
thinking to themselves, blimey, is this the end of life as I know it? Is my life going to be changed irreversibly? So you forget. It's a major event, everyone that you see. It makes you reassess priorities, it makes you reassess what's important in life. It's going to make families reassess things as well, their relationships with their loved one, and perhaps their own lives as well.
I did a lot of things wrong. I went to New York, invested money. I got in business. Then I didn't get my money back.
My dad moved to America, as any husband wants to try and make a better life for his family. He tried to own a couple of businesses, but I don't think it worked very well. My dad lived in America from when I was 6, and then he came back when I was 16. So he was gone for quite a while. To be away from my mum must have been really difficult.
What did you miss most?
For children and family life. Because when I go home, nobody's other than 4 walls, isn't it?
I know that my mum was finding it very hard to look after me and Neil.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
She had so many jobs. She worked at the Daily Mail exhibition, she worked for an insurance company, and then she started a job at John Lewis. Then she moved to working for a school. So I know that my mum did so much for us and put up with a lot for us.
That was the wrong decision I made in my life. I'm still regret it. I thought you gone. They were frightening us. They thought you gone.
When I talk about my mum now, I realise how much she's done.
I need some perfume.
Oh my God.
Isn't that terrible? I can't spell chow.
C-I-A-O. G-I-O. It's as you pronounce it.
Retired linguist Anne is in A&E with husband Stephen after breaking her elbow on holiday. She's waiting for specialist bone doctors to assess her injury.
When I wrote home to my parents to say that we were engaged, after 3 days, nobody believed it at all. And when I went home, my parents just ignored the whole topic.
Oh.
I know, it's silly, isn't it?
I remember being very furious, and I threw a cup of coffee at my father in order to sort of, break through.
50 years you've been married, is that right?
Yeah, coming up 51. It's a bit of a shock, really. I don't think either of us had any doubts. But there were times when we sort of rowed and sort of threw plates. Our family does tend to throw plates.
Yes.
Hello, sorry about the wait. I'm Adam, the orthopaedic doctor on call.
Yeah.
I've been hearing about your elbow.
Yes.
Can you straighten your arm out? How far can you get it?
Well,
it's not actually too bad, is it?
No.
And is it painful when I get to there?
painful,
Oh,
yeah.
I'm sorry. You broke the left arm last year. Any other breaks at all?
no, when I was a teenager, I broke a wrist, but that was when I was a teenager. So
2 centuries ago, yeah.
I mean, you have a really good range of movement in your arm, actually, all things
Yeah.
considered. Ideally, though, we would kind of stick the 2 parts back together, really.
That's what I expected. I mean, what would happen if you did nothing?
You'd probably stay as you are now. You might not be able to get it completely straight, but it wouldn't be the end of
Because
the world.
I don't mind a local anaesthetic. I don't really want to.
I'm afraid it will be a full going to sleep kind of operation.
But the problem with that is that my mother, when she had one of those, she broke her hip.
Right.
And when she came out of it, I mean, she was with the birdies.
Right.
And she completely lost it.
She
So
was
I'm
with
a
the
little
birds
bit-
before.
But I'm a little bit worried about, side effects.
How long do you think the effects of the anaesthetic went on for?
Ever. till she died.
I would say that's highly unusual.
I think it's ridiculous to look at the idea of your mother.
But even without looking at my mother,
your mother
dear,
was round with the birds even before she had the operation.
No, it was much, much worse.
The only time that we really would have thought of the breakdown of a marriage was when we were living apart. I had a job down in Gloucester, and I used to come back on Friday night, gung-ho, ready for a weekend of going out and doing something. Of course, Anne had had a whole week working and looking after my daughter, and she just wanted to sort of collapse. We really were not on the same wavelength. It was a very difficult time.
It really depends how much you think you're being held back presently by your elbow.
Will I be able to swim? Because I spend the summer in France.
You probably want to straighten that out. It seems that you need to probably have a think about it. Can I at least get you a sling so I feel like we've achieved something today?
Yeah.
I think you should be on the list.
But Steve is not the one having the operation. I mean,
but I mean...
why have an operation and run the risk of losing my marbles?
Oh, of course not.
Steve, dear, it is well known. I will start losing words. I already have problems. I don't want to make them worse.
Marriage has taught me you've got to have mutual understanding. People have got to be prepared to accept that relationship changes. The thing to do, you should always make it up.
I was told before I got married that you should never go to bed without having made up a row. You're bound to have rows, but you must make up. You know, if I don't have anything done, life goes on as normal.
We still celebrate our meeting anniversary and our wedding anniversary and stupid things like that. And I think that keeps romance alive, as it were.
Ah, your sling.
Hi.
I think that is very important. Being still in love with each other.
Oh no.
What's Mum saying? That's really nice, isn't it?
It's an eternity ring there, it's not an engagement.
Same thing. Same thing.
It's not.
Yeah, it is.
Nanny, is an eternity ring the same as an engagement ring?
A ring is a ring, my love.
So you... your mum's still waiting for her eternity ring from your dad. 32 years later. Please don't follow in that footstep, she said.
Oh,
well, he's halfway there, yeah.
Earlier today, Charlotta collapsed at home with a suspected stroke. Dr. Mahinda is reviewing the results of her brain scan.
The key is the history, the key is talking to the patient, the story they have to tell. And that's, in some ways, the beauty of neurology. It's almost like you're a detective. You're taking a story, you're examining the patient to see whether it confirms what you hypothesize is wrong, and then you're using tests to validate that conclusion.
My left leg moved tight, and my left arm moved tight.
Yeah, it's coming back slowly.
Left leg moved tight, sakit Perato. एकदम भारे लाग्दो तो पण अब धीमे आवाज खरो पाछो.
Your eyes were wide open, your mouth open.
I was struggling to breathe.
I'm pretty certain I've seen her before.
Sorry?
I recognise her.
Extension, that's you.
Yeah, I've trombolised her. That's facial droop. Charlotta, do you remember meeting me? I think I met you in December. My name is Mahinda. I'm one of the neurology doctors. I was the doctor who thrombolised you. Do you remember?
Yes.
OK, good. So your brain scan is OK. It shows the old stroke you had in December when I saw you last. In terms of what has happened to you this evening, my suspicion is that you've had a small seizure, which is not uncommon after a stroke. And the seizure has started from the area of the brain that was damaged in the previous stroke. And sometimes after a seizure, the arm and leg affected by it can be a little bit weak and will slowly get better, yeah? That's my hunch, that's what I think is going on. But we'll keep you with us for the next few hours anyway, till the morning, and then we'll reassess, OK?
The way I see her, so she's much better than when she was home.
Sure, sure.
I feel better.
Do you have any questions? OK.
Thank you.
Ria texts me, how's mom?
Keeping you all busy.
That's all right. That's what we're here for.
They don't think it was a stroke. Now she's normal, she can talk properly, so at least that's a relief. I tell you when I come home, OK? Yeah, mommy talk normally. I give it to mom.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Me being me, I couldn't sleep the whole night. So I just started typing in what happened to my mum into the internet and started to look up what it was. So I was doing Dr. Google, and then I sort of thought, okay, she might have had a seizure because it's something that happens after a stroke.
And that's what the doctor said, that he thinks I've had a seizure.
And then I was like, yeah, that's what I think too. I've looked this up. I think this is what's happened to you. And I was kind of diagnosing her as well on the phone.
I feel a lot better than I was feeling.
What makes me most proud of my mum is the fact that she's had such a huge impact on so many different people. And I love the fact that she made friends with such amazing people in Tooting.
Have a little sleep if you can, and don't worry. I know you're worried, but don't worry.
My mum moved to London when she was about 7 or 8 years old. My grandma and my mum always put in effort. My grandma and mum learnt the language.
All right then. Okay, bye.
She was the first Indian family here. I know that her neighbour, initially, they were a bit apprehensive in communicating with them, talking with them, especially this woman, Peggy. She didn't want her children playing with my mum. But slowly, as the years went over, she kind of fell in love with our family. My mum introduced her to Indian food. Peggy would join us for Christmas when her family had moved off. They really integrated into society quite well, and they brought in the Indian culture to Tooting.
No, we're very lucky where we are. Very, very lucky. This is the right country to be ill, isn't it?
My mum and I are extremely close. I love talking to my mum about loads of different things, and she is the most caring person.
How are you feeling at the moment?
I feel heaps better, like almost like back to normal now. It's his birthday. What a way to spend his birthday morning. My husband's birthday.
Happy birthday. You poor thing.
What a way to spend his birthday.
All the attention's not on you.
No, it never is. I seem to always take the limelight.
That's why.
I just take the limelight all the time.
Oh my goodness. Well, hopefully everything will be okay and you'll be gone home sooner than later.
Yeah,
So,
thank
we'll
you.
get
Thanks for
okay, no
everything.
problem.
Yeah.
If you've got loved ones, friends, family who are going to support you through what is an incredibly difficult part of your life, a difficult journey, that inevitably is going to be helpful.
Charilata will be taken to a specialist ward for observation and further tests.
Banana. You like banana man?
Banana man, I don't
You
think
do
so.
eat bananas.
Carpenter Luke came to St George's with his girlfriend Stacey after cutting his finger at work.
It's weird being back here though. Walking up that bit there was weird, just because it brought back so many memories. Literally, this is where I came when you the policeman was outside, and then you went inside recess.
The day Luke had his accident, it was back in August 2012.
My sister was up from Devon and we were planning to go to V Festival. We were up early, Luke went to work, I said goodbye to him. He got on his bike and I said, make sure you put your helmet on, as I did every morning.
I know her as well.
You probably know lots of people from being here.
I just recognise a little bit, just a tiny bit when I'm walking round, you know.
My sister and I went to Victoria train station to get the coach. I got a call from Luke on my mobile. Someone saying, how do you know Luke? And I thought it was a joke at first. I thought it was a prank. I thought it was one of his friends at work or something. And I said, he's my boyfriend. He said, oh, this is the police. He's been in an accident. Is there any way I could go to the hospital? To St. George's? Luke?
Yeah.
We got taken into the relatives' room. One of the surgeons, I think, came in and just said that they had to induce him into a coma. Hello. He had swelling on his brain, he had fractured his skull, and he had a blood clot on his brain. They said basically, phone anyone you think would want to be here to say goodbye to Luke.
Come on in. So my name's Chen, one of the A&E doctors. So what happened?
I was at work, I was hand sawing timber, and my finger ran, went along the timber.
Okay, so it was cut on the edge of the timber.
Yeah, blood went everywhere. Because I have epilepsy, I was thinking because it was throbbing so much, I thought, you know...
you thought you might have a seizure or something?
I wasn't sure, yeah.
They said that they'd need to do surgery on Luke's brain. They had to take part of his skull off. The stats were that he went in with a 10% chance of living.
It looks like a paper cut.
Well, paper cut are the most painful, aren't they?
Yeah, that's true. And then he came out of surgery and it was sort of a waiting game, really. It was that moment where you just don't know if you had an hour with him, you had a few hours with him, just didn't know. And I stayed with him until about 2 a.m. when the nurse said to me, I need to go home and get some rest. But I just didn't want to leave him because I just was dreading that phone call in the morning to say, he's not here.
So I think it would be a good idea to do an X-ray of that finger just to make sure there's nothing left inside.
Yeah.
And in terms of the wound, just as a precaution, I think we'll give you a tetanus booster as well.
Yeah, I hate needles.
It's not going to be in there, don't worry, it will be there.
It's just a tiny injection.
Okay.
Do you want to follow me to X-ray?
I remember getting home and sort of breaking because I was going away for the weekend, so I had written him a note left on the bed, and going home to the bed being made up and still seeing the note that hadn't been read. I remember that, it really got to me, actually. And not knowing if he was ever going to be able to read that note, made me really sad.
Oh, I feel like an absolute donut.
He's just tired, he's just hungry and tired. So I said, as soon as we come out of here, hopefully, just get him something to eat.
Chicken. It's actually not even reading in English. Every page looks like chicken. Oh.
You look like your dad then.
Don't ever say I look like my dad.
Like this.
He goes like that, and he has
and his glass, yeah. I can picture it. Oh my God, Luke, that is your dad all over. You actually look like your dad. Look, there he is.
Luke and his girlfriend Stacey are waiting for X-ray results after Luke cut his finger on a piece of wood at work.
That would be good for you to have your tetanus one, because when you stood on the nail, when you cut your arm,
yeah, well,
when you cut your eye, when everything...
All right, I always do stuff to myself. But I have not been in here once
No.
since my...
No, just like recess. You haven't been on here, but you've been in recess.
Oh, yeah, actually saying that, yeah.
Multiple times with seizures.
He basically cycled into a stationary car, and obviously not having a helmet on, the impact went straight onto his skull.
Excuse me, I'm gonna have the weekend off.
Yeah, definitely have the weekend off. We're going Camden.
It's your birthday weekend.
So many people said to me when Luke was in hospital, like, I don't know how you're doing it, I don't know how you're still here. I'm not gonna lie, it was a struggle at times, it was really hard. I only felt better when I was at the hospital with Luke.
Hello. I've seen your X-ray, so there's no splinters or anything in there that I can see.
Okay, yeah.
Which means that there's not really a lot we need to do for the wound. So I've just asked the nurse to come and give it a clean.
Yeah.
And then we'll just put a simple dressing on there. It will heal up by itself. It's already started to heal up now.
Luke was in hospital for 4 months. I was there every day.
After she sorted that out, then we'll just give you the tetanus booster.
When he came round from his coma, it was quite scary, not knowing if he'd know who I was.
Very small needle, so there's no need to worry about that.
Yeah. You can hold it.
He was just Luke straight away. You could see him there, you knew he was there. Being in the rehab unit was about 3 months, where he had to relearn how to read and write and talk.
Okay, I'm just gonna give it a little clean. Is it painful?
No. The first memory I have when I was at hospital is Stacey woke me up. So
Your father was an accident.
I couldn't speak, but I could say the words in my head, in my own voice, which is weird.
It's not that bad. Sorry, darling.
Sorry, yeah. But eventually, words came out.
Do you need to hold my hand?
If you want to hold her, honey, you can
You can actually, if you want to squeeze it. Is it hurting?
Stacey actually helped me to speak just because I learned to say I love you.
I remember saying to him all the time, he was in the coma, everything, like, I love you, be strong, just do what the doctors tell you, and not getting a response is just, you know, can you hear me, can't you hear me? So for him to sort of turn around and say, I love you, it was just, yeah, the best thing.
There you go.
Yeah.
Looks like a condom or something.
Oh, God.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Ready?
Even now, you know, 3 years on, we're still picking up the pieces and still living life differently because of his epilepsy. It may be that he'll always have seizures. It's an inconvenience to him and it's a reminder of his accident. But he's still here and he's still alive.
Well, I'm looking forward to going home.
Yeah, me too. It'll be nice.
You know, one's very grateful for being able to move around and be fit. You know, we've got a cottage which has got 78 steps to get to. And okay, you've got to lug up your shopping and your booze, but I mean, it keeps you going, I think.
I'm the first epileptic carpenter I know. I realised I wanted to spend the rest of my life with Stacey because I always remember Stacey really being there for me.
On the anniversary of his discharge, we went to Winter Wonderland. We found a big Christmas tree
And then next minute turned around and he's on one knee. Yeah, asking me to marry him.
She said, yes. I love her.
I think when person around, you not notice certain things because things get done. But when the person not around, then you say, oh yeah, things not straight as you think. We miss a lot.
I will miss my mum in a lot of ways. Just her being that person to talk to and to get advice from, and someone that I can complain to. I don't know, talk about like boy problems, just certain things that I can't talk to Dad or my brother about. Those are the things that I'll miss.
A lot of the work experience students that we see, they are very naive to major trauma.
We got Martin, collapsed eyes sitting on a sofa.
I felt death before, as in through family dying, but I'd never seen death.
No. His mouth was wide open. The first thing I thought of, had he died?
you.